Pesticides are having unintended and unexpected effects in ecosystems.
A UBC professor in land and food systems is pushing the federal government to reconsider certain chemicals in farming because she says they could be harmful to bees and other wildlife.
Canada has signed on recently with a global initiative to reduce pesticide risk by 50% by 2030. And what we'd like to see is reductions in pesticide use accompanying that.
She says some pesticides may have long-term effects and lead to bigger issues.
Neonicotinoids, which are still allowed and being used in Canada, are negatively impacting bees and other ecosystem players that are important for agricultural production. The bees aren't dying, but their colony size and their ability to reproduce is damaged. One hypothesis is that we know that these herbicides actually impact gut microbial communities.
A lot of the ways that we manage pests and weeds on our farm is through organic materials.
The executive director of Farmers on 57th, an urban farm in Marpole, Vancouver, says they use other ways of protecting their crops.
So we get these coffee burlap bags from the roasters. There's so many in Vancouver. We put those on our field through the winter, and then through the spring we start removing those materials, so the burlap plus the leaf mulch, and in removing those we're removing slug eggs. And when we see little slug eggs or we see hatched slugs and they're getting bigger, we go through and we pick them off our plants.
She says they only use chemicals to keep slugs away from crops if other methods don't work. They want their farm to use as little chemicals as possible.
People actually that suffer the most from agricultural pesticide use is workers. For sure it's impacting our insect populations, pollinator populations, but people too.
And Sargent would like other farmers to think twice before using them too.
Many pesticides are actually sprayed before any detection of pests is even done. Allowing pesticides when there's clear evidence that this is going to be a really bad breakout year, maybe through data collection, which isn't really happening right now.
In Vancouver, Angela Bauer, City News.